Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking and for watching the video. Welcome to the new free game collection. I'm excited for this one just because of literally 2 games which I'll save till the end. This one, these are all from the CARBOOT, but I actually did a car boot this week. So I got there at like 5:30, parked my car up where I was going to sell from, and then I walked around for just like an hour beforehand, just to get my car boot fixed before I went and did my own car boot. Now I didn't film me doing the car boot because quite frankly I had nothing game related which I was selling. I was just selling household stuff, and I did it with my brothers, and it was lovely. It was absolutely, I loved the day, the morning anyway, absolutely loved it. But what I picked up in the morning was absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to get started with it. Right, first things first, let's do, right, non-game related. First one, £3 Echo Dot. I think this is the 2nd gen. Obviously, this is a purchase that I picked up for the sole intention of clawing a bit of cash back. I'm not going to resell this one on myself. Yeah, £3. It works absolutely fine. Plugged it in, well, seems to work fine anyway. I plugged it in, it starts speaking to me, it can hear me. So £3, I'll get a little bit back off that one from CEX, so that's a good nice little purchase. I'll do this one because this is the only other thing which isn't game related. So I bought this for £5. It's Battlestar Galactica, the complete series. I paid £5 for it because I know that Battlestar Galactica, I don't know anything about Battlestar Galactica, to be honest with you. I've never seen a single episode of it, but I know it's very much, you know, a big fan base for this. And it's the complete series. So I thought, you know what, for £5, my money's got to be safe. This is one of those where CEX are going to give me just less than £5. I think they're going to give me £5 on a voucher for it, but then they want like 15 quid for it. I don't know if I want to start selling DVD box sets myself. I've mentioned this before. So one thing I've got to think about this, I might put this on Vinted because it really is in absolutely fantastic condition. It's all here. It's absolutely lovely. So I think I'll put that on Vinted, maybe for a tenner, maybe if they're selling it for 15 quid. That's got to be worth it. It's in cracking condition. Anyway, Battlestar Galactica, I picked that up, complete series for a £5. I think I must get a £5 back for it on Vintage, surely. So should be safe with it, but there you go. Right, all the rest is game related. £4 I paid for this. It's a PS3 controller. It works absolutely fine. The guy had maybe 3 or 4 different controllers. Some of them looked a little bit battered, but the other stuff on his table looked absolutely lovely condition. You know, looked like stuff that he clearly just sold out of his house. So I picked this up. It works absolutely fine, thank goodness. The back sticker is a little worn, but not at all where the barcode or the serial number is. I don't know if you can really make that out, but the sides are, from where you can clearly tell that whoever's been playing with it has had their fingers there and rubbed. But luckily, their hands were just small enough not to go anywhere near that code. So absolutely £4. Mentioned it before in previous video, I don't really want to be selling on directly to people hardware because it works fine now. Whether it will at the time, it is up there. You know, people are very funny with stick drift and things, and I don't want anyone thinking that I sold them a slightly dodgy bit of hardware. So I think I'll take that one into CEX and try claw a little bit, about 4 quid. I'll be absolutely fine. So I think that's where that one's going to go. So actually, yeah, there was only actually 2 of the purchases at this CARBOOT. All of this was only two pickups as they're referred to as. So I'll do this one first and save the good one till, well, this one's fine, but you know, the great one till the end. So this was a guy, 50p each he wanted. So again, some of these are the ones I'm going to pick up and hopefully move on in like the £1 tubs that I'm intending on doing. So the first one, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I'll probably take that one to CEX, to be fair. I've mentioned Call of Duty Black Ops before. I'm a bit dubious as to whether anyone's going to want them or not at a gaming convention. 50p for LA Noire. Absolutely fantastic game. Really enjoyed this game. It's quite hard to play, actually. They said the facial expressions were fantastic, but I struggled to play the game based on the facial expressions. If you're using like a guide or cheat, it's a very easy game to play. But anyway, LA Noire, got to be worth a quid, hasn't it? Maybe 2. Far Cry 2, another game I wouldn't have picked up otherwise, doing it the old way, but 50p, got to be worth £1, hasn't it? Fantastic. This one I picked up, this one I'm probably going to keep because I think I've got a spare case for Gran Turismo on the PS1. I'm pretty sure I do. I haven't checked actually saying that, but that one I'll be keeping hold of, so because I think I've got a case for that one. If I do have the case for it, by the way, I'll definitely be looking to sell that one on myself because that disc's absolutely fine. Mafia 2, again, 50p. You can't go wrong, can you? I don't think this is like a pound game. I think CEX sell this for like, I want to say like 4 or 5 quid, something like that. So that was great for 50p. And another Black Ops game, Black Ops 3. Was the other one Black Ops 3 actually? Did I buy 2 copies? I did. I bought 2 copies of Black Ops 3 off him. There you go, 50p. You can't go wrong, can you? Again, I think I'll take this into CEX because CEX, you know, I just can't imagine people want Call of Duty Black Ops too much these days. So I'll be moving that on. And I'm sitting here looking at this pile. I got Call of Duty Black Ops straight away on the top of this as well. I didn't even know that was in there. That's what I mean. They're just everywhere, aren't they? I can't imagine too many people are after them. But so before I do this last pile, because there's a couple in there, I was walking around. I was getting to that point where I was ready to go set up. And it was a bit annoying really, because this couple got out this like wooden trough and stuck it down. I didn't even see them coming out. I was just sort of standing there and they just stuck it, and all you could see was loads of green cases. And I thought to myself, oh my God, I'm standing in just the right place here. So I casually, sort of literally just turned and started looking. I managed to pick up, say there was this stack here and maybe 3 or 4 times more games than this. Big stack of things. I casually start looking. Before I even knew what was going on, I picked up 2 games. Hand, people just grabbing big hand bits of them and pulling them towards themselves to look at. And I thought, oh my God, I've lost half the tub. I haven't even looked at the faces of these people to see who's doing it to me. So I had no option. I had to do the same. Grab, pull them out, stick them in front of me, and I'm going to have a look at these ones first. I'm there like, what's everyone else got? Which is a bit, it's one of those, but people usually give you a bit of courtesy if it's right there in front. I mean, was it right there in front now? Think about it. Was it actually over here somewhere and I was doing it? The rules of CARBOOting's hard, isn't it? But yeah, so I was like, oh my God, and I'm looking around. I've seen some guy take Minecraft, and I think I saw the Far Cry Trilogy collection on the Xbox 360. I've always wanted that game. I saw him take that. Anyway, so I'm sitting here and I've got my little pile. I had a few others as well that I didn't want. I asked the lady how much. She goes, £1 each. I was like, oh my God. So anyway, these were the ones that I grabbed, and I think I may have won the grab off, because I did have a little look afterwards. Well, I did. I won the grab off. So I'll show you what I managed to quickly get hold of. First one, we just mentioned it, Black Ops 2. Why? These things are just everywhere. £1 for it. I think I'll be taking that to CEX. The next one, I've just shown you this game as well. Mafia 2, this time on the 360. For some reason, it's in a black case. Is this a... No, this is a DVD. This is a DVD case. All right, no idea why it's in a black case, but lovely condition as well. Absolutely fantastic. So Mafia 2, that's a good one I'll be selling on myself. Toy Story 3. £1 again. Lovely game, quite nice. It sells on for quite a bit, but I've got a red dot on it, so that means that the disc is slightly scratched. So I'll have to have a look at it and see whether it's put to the side and somehow fixed before I resell myself, or see what CEX sell for, see if it's worth giving to them to fix up and then sell themselves. I picked up this game last couple of weeks, maybe 1 or 2 different copies of this. Keep coming across it, but Assassin's Creed Rogue for £1. Again, I'll be moving that one on myself. Skate for £1. Now, I didn't realise this. I had to double check. I don't have this in my collection, which is absolutely fantastic, because that's what I like to have. I'll be keeping hold of this. It's in a cracking condition. It's got the manual. Yeah, disc is absolutely lovely. So, Skate, I'll be keeping. More of a Tony Hawk's guy, personally, growing up. But I know that the Skate series is quite a good one, so I'll be keeping that to add to my own collection. I also managed to grab in all the Panic Sonic Generations. Again, I've already got this one in my collection. This is a classic version. It's got the classic disc and it's got a nice manual, so I'll be moving that one on myself as well. There's a lot of Sonic fans out there. Again, this, I don't know what that's all about. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to grab, by the way. £1. Sonic Unleashed. This is a promo copy. Now, I know, again, some people like the promo copies, and this is Sonic. Picked up Sonic Unleashed the other week as well. It's got the case. It's... so is Sonic, because it's a promo copy, is it supposed, I think it's supposed to have a promo disc, isn't it? Well, it's not, so I suppose really it's not a complete promo copy, but either way, £1, absolutely fantastic. I'll be selling that one myself. The last 3, so this is where I started to get excited at the time once I realised I'd won the grab off. Spider-Man 3 on the Xbox 360. Already got this in my collection. It is in nice condition, this one. Yeah, really, really nice. In fact, I need to check. I think this is a better condition than the one I've got on my shelf. But Spider-Man 3, great little return on that. I'll be selling that one myself. The last 2 I picked up Spider-Man, friend or foe. So this is like the Spider-Man games on the PS3 and the 360, we all know the prices just went up. I really want them all on the 360, and Spider-Man friend or foe was one that I don't have. I've picked this up on the PS2 previously this year. I'll still be keeping hold of that one because I quite like to have as many of the Spider-Man games on the PS2 as well. Unfortunately, no manual, but the disc is in absolutely fantastic condition. Yeah, that is cracking. And again, 30 odd quid CEX want for this game now. I had this on my CEX list of games that I wanted to add, so I've already took it off. It felt good to take it off without having to spend any of that voucher on it as well, which is brilliant. But yeah, Spider-Man, friend or foe, I was wow chuffed when I was at the table and realised that I'd managed to get that in the pile. Yeah, fantastic. So I'll be keeping hold of that one. That's mine. But then when I saw this one in the pile, I was like, yes, I have just won the grab off on these ones. And it is for £1, Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. Absolutely buzzing to get hold of this one. Again, this is like so this one doesn't have the manual, unfortunately, which I think makes this a £75 game. With a manual, it's not too bad, actually. I think it pumps up to like 80, 85. Spider-Man Web of Shadows. I've wanted this for so long, but again, I was not really prepared to splash out 80 plus quid of those vouchers to get it. But Spider-Man for the Web of Shadows for £1. Absolutely fantastic. When I saw that in my pile, that's when I became proper sheepish. I was not letting, I was just, right, let's get everything, let's get out of here now before any of these boys sees which one I've just picked up. But absolutely fat. I've been buzzing about this for so long. I wish it had a manual, but to be honest, I don't care too much. It would be nice to have, but if someone had ever turned around to me and gone, right, you can pay God knows how much of 80 odd quid on a voucher to have it with a manual, give us £1 and you can have the non-manual version. Every day of the week I'm taking this, which I think now means with these two in my collection, because obviously I'm keeping them, I think the only one I need is it Shattered Dimensions? I think that's the only 360 game for Spider-Man that I need now, and I haven't had to spend any voucher on them, which is absolutely, I found them all out in the wild, as people say, the real wild, you know, literally in fields I've found these things. Absolutely buzzing. I was absolutely buzzing to get these. So yes, a nice little trip to the car boot, which I didn't intend really on getting anything because I was doing a car boot myself, but nice little stack here. Same as always now, this is definitely going into CEX, that's going into CEX. I need to have a little look and see if any of these are going to CEX, and I don't know what I'm doing with Battlestar Galactica at the minute, so I'll have a little think. I am going to go to CEX, and I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back from CEX. So how's it all gone? First, well, we spent £25. Say £25 away, not much at all considering what it is we've actually picked up this week. How's it gone? It's gone very well. It's still going well. So Vinted, put one thing on Vinted, Battlestar Galactica, got £10 for it. So £5 more than what CEX wanted to give me on a voucher, and they sold it for 15, so I think that's good as well. But then I went to CEX, sold just two more things. The Echo Dot, got 11 quid for that, and the PS3 controller, got £9 for that. So they gave us 20 quid, which means in total we got 30 quid, which is absolutely fantastic. Got it free again, which is absolutely brilliant. Not even meaning to do it anymore, and it's still happening. It's brilliant. So 30 quid up there, absolutely spot on. What have we got hold of? What are we keeping? So we're keeping hold of LA Noire, Far Cry 2, Mafia 2, and Black Ops 3. Again, not expensive games. Maybe something we could move on for just £1 or £2, but we paid 50p each for them. And there's some good games in there. Mafia 2, LA Noire 5. They're all some great games. I'm not quite sure about the Black Ops 3, but again, they weren't going to give me much anyway, so I thought it's worth a go. Let's see how well we do on that. And then this little tiny stack that we won the draw on. What are we keeping hold of? Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I was tempted to hand this in, but again, similar to the Wii party from last week, I think I'm just going to keep hold of one or two and just see how they go. This one, the disc's in really good condition. The case is a bit battered, to be fair. I'm going to swap the case out, but the disc is absolutely brilliant, and often the Call of Duty Black Ops games are usually pretty scratchy. Just going to keep hold of that one. Let's move it on. Let's see how well that does. We can use it as a little tester. Mafia 2 on the Xbox 360. Fantastic again. A lot of Mafia fans out there. Again, CEX only won about £5 for it, so £3 to £4 to £5, anything like that, who knows. Toy Story 3. Great game. It has got a scratch on it, so it's another one of those that we're going to have to keep an eye out on. It doesn't have the manual, so I don't know, £5, something like that, I'm thinking. So again, pretty good. Assassin's Creed Rogue, we've already got a copy of Assassin's Creed Rogue, but I'll be happy to have it because it is probably the most uncommon of the Assassin's Creed games on the 360, so that's absolutely fantastic. Skate shouldn't be in this pile. I'm just going to put that there for a second. Sonic Generations. Again, lots of Sonic fans. Fantastic game. You should be able to get a good £5 plus for that. So that's absolutely brilliant. Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man games on the 360, always worth a couple quid. I think CEX won about a tenner for this, maybe a bit more, so I'll probably be looking around the same area. It's in lovely condition with the manual. Wish it didn't have this sticker on it, but hey ho, but there you go. Great game to have to move on. And then we've got this promotional copy of Sonic Unleashed, which unfortunately isn't the promotional disc, but it's still in fantastic condition. I think as well we've got this on the Wii as well to move on, so 2 copies of that, but absolutely brilliant. So we've got this lovely little stack. I didn't mention, sorry, a second ago, there's still no voucher. Still just trying to focus on. I think I'm getting more comfortable with it now. As you see, last couple of episodes we managed to, it's still pretty much working very similar to the way it did, so I'm getting a bit more confident that maybe I should go get a bit more voucher, but we'll see how that goes. But look at that fantastic little free stack to move on at a gaming market there. And again, there's some good titles in there. There's some interesting, uncommon titles. They're not rare, don't get me wrong. I'm not silly. They're not something you can't get hold of, but there's still some nice games there to have a look through, isn't there? So that's absolutely brilliant. Games I'm keeping though, what I've just very quickly touched on, Skate. I don't have Skate in my 360 collection. I thought I did. Turns out I've only got Skate 3 already. I don't even have Skate 2 either. Don't know how that's escaped me. I've got a horrible feeling I may have been moving on the Skate games thinking I had them without checking, but this is in cracking condition, so I'll be adding that to my collection. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, as you know, I'm going to be keeping hold of Spider-Man, Friend or Foe. I wish it had a manual, I do, but do you know what? Like I say, for free now, you're not complaining, are you? You'd have to be wrong in the head to be complaining about that. So Spider-Man, Friend or Foe, I don't think it's the best game in the world, to be honest with you, but it's a Spider-Man game on the 360, so it's automatically hard to get hold of, so you want to keep hold of it in your collection, don't you? And on that trail of thought, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, exactly the same. I would love for it to have a manual, but you know, this has been on my wish list on the CEX app for quite a while now, and I was very close on a few occasions to pulling the trigger and spending 80 odd quid of that voucher up there on this. So to now have this essentially for free, just without the manual, is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, still appreciate being able to do this. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's a great feeling when you get hold of these sort of games and you can add them to your collection. And I'm looking forward to playing it as well, which is absolutely brilliant. I think this one seems to be quite fondly thought of from when I've looked at the reviews, way more than say Friend or Foe. Some people really like this one, and again, Shattered Dimensions as well, I think is pretty much on par with Web of Shadows, so I do have to try and get hold of that. But yeah, absolutely spot on. So adding those 3 games to my collection essentially for free straight away. Don't even have to sell any of this stuff here to get it for free. So absolutely, what a week. Considering it was literally basically just 2 purchases from a CARBOOT, for a CARBOOT that I was going there to do, not even to walk around and buy. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely cracking. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves.